was cool. I just made a little video for you.
Jesus, everyone.
Well, I was talking for about 5 minutes wondering where the hell everyone is. And then we realised the show was on private.
Oh my God. Unbelievable.
So, yes.
I just...
Hello, Amber.
Amber, welcome to the show. You're number one.
Yep,
That's right. You even beat the Yasmin Maxwell.
Hello, Yummy Yaz.
That's right.
NJ.
NJ. Alrighty.
Julie from Missouri,
so we fixed
Gary.
the Facebook.
We fixed the Facebook.
Your questions answered live. Well, let me tell you something. Facebook.
Yep. Hiya, Leah.
All right, we need.
Harry.
Harry, hey buddy,
We
love
were
you.
talking about you yesterday.
I see you've got some holiday time.
And he saw a post of yours that you'd shared from someone else, and he thought it was Daisy.
I thought it was Daisy at first. That's a gorgeous shot. And
Yeah.
I agree with you. That photo of Bruce,
Yeah.
nice. Meanwhile,
Okay.
back at the French.
Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. This is
Hello.
excellent. Peter Rundle is joining as well.
So we started
my
the
God,
show
guys.
ages ago, and I was waffling on for about 5 minutes, and we couldn't understand why the world was dead. No one was there.
Right, it was set to private, so
And
it
then
was our show.
Yeah, so it was our
Our
personal show.
show.
Okay, hiya
All right.
Sam
So we need
and Shannon, and we
prop too.
need the prop. So go to
That's right.
freeneville.com.
Freeneville.com, guys.
Join us in buying the
Whoa,
prosperity
look
pack.
at that. I tell you, we're in Australia, so we got to hold it this way.
Upside down. Okay.
Something like that. Y'all know what the water in the toilet does here, right? It spins the other direction. Right, Harry?
And
It'd be lovely to see you, pal.
for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
That is right. Now, I tell you
Okay.
what might work easier for you, Harry, is on Wednesdays we go to the dog park now about 1 o'clock.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So,
Oh, yes, so if you have
have
your day off on a Wednesday sometime. Oh,
That's right.
you're on holidays.
That's right, for a long time. So
Yeah, Wednesdays and Tuesdays we go to the dog park about lunchtime.
yeah, true. Absolutely. So
come on,
reach out.
stay the night.
That would be fascinating. Harry in the cottage.
Yep, with Ollie and Daisy.
That's right.
Bruce
Here-
would be wanting to come out all night. Okay,
All
hi
right, so
Stella
let's-
Jim.
we gotta
Hi
get focused,
Angela.
everyone.
Hi Bernadette.
Focused.
Yes.
Focused.
So we've done the beginning.
Did we?
Today is your questions answered. Guggy, are you there? Did you PM us?
Actually, Gargi did send a PM as I was walking over. So
Oh,
Let me
good.
see if I can actually read it.
We'll see.
On
Hello,
this thing.
Ashley. How are
So,
you?
Victor.
No,
Akshay.
Akshay. Sorry,
Yeah,
looks
Akshay.
really like Ashley.
Oh, Barbara
And
Brown
Barbara
is
Brown
here.
downtown.
Alrighty, guys. Hey, some of you guys are working on some transcripts for us, right? Cleaning them up and making them look nice. Some of you guys are gonna. Anybody who gets WarGameDance.com or who got it is gonna be getting some sort of transcripts or enhanced transcripts from there.
Yeah.
Right? So courtesy of some
Or
lovely volunteers.
Yeah.
And
So a
fella who-
lovely guy that donated the transcription.
Yep, he wanted
and then
transcripts, so he
you
got them.
guys
So we're
are
cleaning them up.
editing them for us. So,
So
it's
bing, bing,
fantastic.
bing.
Hello,
So stay
Ernest.
tuned for good fun.
Ernest,
Take
I
it
think
to a
so.
whole new level.
Okay.
Ernest,
Yeah, that's
I am very
David
earnest.
Lindstrom Jr. Hello.
Righty.
And
So,
Robin.
so did you do all the work?
We've done all of
done all
that,
that?
so we're waiting for the questions.
Alrighty, so let's toss your questions up today's guys. We're going
Yep,
to start with
today
one.
is your question answered live on the show.
Gargi, I believe.
And we'd love it. Eventually we'll have it that you'll be asking them live
Yeah,
on the show.
but Sam screwed that up the other day, right?
Well, it wasn't just Sam's
Oh, it was
fault.
Sam.
Brisker
It was
Bob,
Sam.
Lola, Natalie.
Never trust a guy that has a lot of hair on his feet. I know you're a hobbit, Sam, right? Just admit it, right? I'm going to keep throwing until you say you win.
Don't be sorry, Bob. It's great to have you here.
Don't be sorry. All right, so the question
Yes.
is, I do my job for a living, but I'm not really into it. I want to do my yoga teacher training, which will be money and leave. I'm assuming that means leave of work, but I feel insecure. Boy, isn't that a good one? How to overcome this? What's the end? Cool. Who would you be if you were a yoga teacher?
Yeah. Is that what you'd be doing?
Hi. Okay, I hope you all get into corpse pose, please.
No, not like that. He wouldn't be like that.
I think Argie's a girl.
Oh, she wouldn't be like that.
Okay, well, I hope everyone comes to class on time. Yeah.
She'd be, the crowds would be flocking because her classes would be ace. I'd probably even
Confident,
come if I was
creative,
living in your
curious. By the way, I'm not. So you mentioned insecurity. That most people say the answer is confidence. I'm not big into confidence.
No.
I'm big into curiosity. That's my thing. because I'm curious, what am I going to say next? How are we going to explore in this class? Anybody who's been on a live call knows I don't come in there and preach. I show up and play. And everybody wants to play. Those who want to preach go to church, right? Praise the Jesus, go away, right?
Yeah.
Those who want to play show up on a live call this Sunday.
Are you Shannon?
Bob says, would God act like that?
Would God act like that?
See, I
Feeling
bet.
insecure.
See, to me, I think God was curious, right? Let's make it up and pretend God's out there. But it's Genesis, day 1. Yep, pretty damn boring. What do I do first? Let's have some movement and light. That could be fun. Woo-hoo, that's great. Now something to look at. Bing. Let's make something to look at, right? so
Yes.
Anyway, so right. So
Hello, Sacha and Simon. So so living from the end
Yep.
for Gagi. Holding these fantastic classes, the students coming saying, what's the end for Gagi?
Cool. Who do you get to be? See, if your students love you and love your class, what are they telling you? Remember my whole thing. I keep sharing this one time and time again. I didn't imagine the money is great. What I imagine is coffee in my chair, your emails, listening to traffic, because I don't got to sit in traffic.
Yeah.
Hey, Dean, how are you? Okay, what do I get to do, right? I get to listen to traffic. I don't have to have that 7-Eleven coffee. I don't have to go to listen to co-workers, right? Yeah, I don't have to think about bring your gun to work day, right? Yeah, what do? I stay home. This is lovely. I answer lovely emails. How cool, right?
Yeah.
So you get to discover what would imply your wishes fulfilled. Mine involves coffee, emails, chairs, and this little smiley face, right? Yeah, dog
2
park.
of them.
Right? We're going to the
Yeah.
dog park. You're not leaving me at home and going to work. Right? You get it?
Yeah.
I think I saw a question from Lee. I'm going to scroll up and try to grab that. Curiosity is a cool thing, by the way. So, Leah says, Mom left a small insurance policy for me and the other.
And the other. 2
policies were to be split between 3 siblings. Oh my God, a math equation. They sent me a check that was to be split, keep or not.
I don't know, that's a question.
I don't know if that's a question.
Hide it! Hide it! No.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doobie-doo. So here's a
Hi,
question.
Jose.
This is a pretty, I'm just going to skip. How long should I visualize each bun in order to feel it real? Don't. All right, next question.
Who was that from?
That is from Chris.
Christmas.
Chris, no, another Chris.
Oh, another Chris.
Right. Here's the thing. Neville didn't teach visualization. Right? Go to all those other Neville Goddard groups. They'll keep saying, well, Neville said to visualize something. No, he fucking didn't. Right?
Feel it.
Right?
Yeah.
She doesn't walk around going, yoga!
I can see myself there.
Now, here's the thing. Ready?
Yeah.
I see from the eyes of a loving husband. I see from the eyes of loving puppy dad. I see from the eyes of loving teacher. I don't see multitudes of people coming to Australia and doing my... You know what I'm doing? I'm teaching. Like Neville said, I'll teach it to the bare walls. Okay? I've got something worth teaching, and I will teach it. And if 2 people show up, or 20 or 2,000, right? I won't dare run an event with 2,000 people, right? Yeah, an event with 20 is a pain in the ass for me. Seriously. But here's the thing. I teach. The teacher's always noticing opportunities to teach and lessons to expand upon and explore. So I don't visualize me on the stage, and I don't even see the crowd, right? No. I do get, I have imaginal experiences. Hey, Chris, talking about your question. Make sure you watch the refund if you haven't seen the beginning of it.
Good.
So here's what's cool, right? All the other batshit crazy groups talk about visualizing. You will not see that in my group.
Yeah.
Because Neville didn't teach visualizing. He taught experience what you would experience if your wish were fulfilled. And that includes hearing, touch, the knowing. Victoria doesn't wake up. Victoria imagined what about the cottage? What'd you imagine? What was your thing?
Click of the door.
The click of the door. Ready? Today, when she wakes up in bed every day, she doesn't go, I wonder if there's a cottage out there. I wonder if it's fallen over. I wonder if it... She's got a knowing. She not only knows the click of the door, she also knows the cottage is there. But she doesn't sit there and picture it. Get it? There's a big difference. Batshit crazy Neville groups? Visualize, visualize, visualize. How do I visualize? What do I visualize? This is not about visualizing at all. This is about experiencing what would imply your wish is already fulfilled. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good?
Because I could, like, stand just there. For, like, this is the cottage door.
Look at that.
I could have visualised, oh, it's a door in the cottage. Oh, look, I can open a handle and shut it. I'm doing it. I can see me from there watching myself do it. No, none of that.
She sounds like a lot of those posts that I read elsewhere. Right?
Really?
Oh my God.
This, instead of me pulling on a bootlace, me opening it with a handle or shutting it and hearing that click where it's solid, that for me was like bang.
So
and it happened. It was
so
cool.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not traffic. I listen to traffic.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that I'll never be traffic again. By the way, do I go a little nuts whenever we get stuck in traffic?
Yes.
Anywhere. Right?
Yep.
Because I don't do traffic. Right? Yeah. We're going someplace. I like to leave like 4 hours early. Victoria used to leave like 4 minutes till. And then we had traffic. Anyway, Peter, I'm going to grab your
what
thing.
did Peter have?
Peter,
Something I know when I've got it or something.
Peter says, I know when I want more than I get it. Then I realize I want more again. Tricky cycle. Should I move to not wanting more because
Why not?
I'm cool. In the money calls, I forget if it was in 1 or 2, but we explored more. And I'm into more because I notice a lot of people don't manifest what includes dopamine. And we love dopamine. Okay, dopamine meaning I don't manifest a particular level of income and imagine that it remains there. Right? That would be like opening up the book and the book says everything is fine. And you turn to the next page. I love this one. Everything is fine. You turn to the next page. Everything is fine. You turn to the next page. Everything is fine. Right? Versus if you study what all the, what Branson does, what the Facebook guy does, all these guys. Okay, I've done that. Now what can I do? I've done that. Now what can I do? I've done that. They're always, Rasmus says, call one. Thank you for call one of the money calls. Okay, so you get it? By the way, when I put out the Feel It Real Power Pack, I thought I was done. Yep. There it is. Go fucking run with it. And then it's like, well, no, like, you know what excites me now? Prosperity. Let's assemble all the prosperity teachings and explore them. That was fun. You know what excites me now? Manifesting Mastery. What if we did a 90-day course? That'd be cool. What about what's next? Oh my God. Okay, more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm coming out with next? We're doing the aha moments calls. Why? Because that's something more to explore. So, Stella Jim says the money call is going to be released as a new product. Yes, sir. Stay tuned, my friend. Yeah. All right. So who else has a question?
Yes, I'm not sure yet because Stella asked his question. All right.
I'll come back.
No, there's no other questions, so it looks like we're finishing up the show. All right.
Alrighty, I'm imagining another question. Paula. Alrighty. So, there's always more. Here's the cool thing, right? So, literally, we live lives with all sorts of fun things going on in the box. I just absolutely adore dopamine. Okay, when are my cigars coming? I wonder if they'll send the same samples, right? Because I ordered these little 10 bundles that are like variety pack.
Variety pack.
Right, by the way, y'all know, okay, women's cover your ears, men's pay attention.
Yes.
What is the most expensive clothing on the planet by weight?
Oh, it must be undies, underwear.
No.
Oh.
Lingerie.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Underwear.
Why? Why is lingerie the most expensive thing? It's called the variety pack, right? Same girl, different outfit.
Oh, here is she tonight.
Whoa, right? Is she naughty or nice? Is she bang or super bang? Right? You get it? That's what's fun, right? Now, here's the thing. If you tell her, it's Thursday, put that outfit on. Is it any fun?
That's not variety.
That's not fun at all. But what's fun is like when she shows up. Whoa! She's wearing that outfit. I wonder what that means. Whoa! Bing. Get it?
Chris,
dopamine is fun.
Yeah. You've reposted your question, but we answered it. How long should visualizations last? So you'll have to watch the refund.
Watch the refund.
Oh, Gagi, you're here. We did your question as well.
That's right.
You'll have to watch the refund.
Refund.
We did yours first.
Yeah, show up on time, people. It really freaking irritates me when people come late.
Hi, Zdenka.
And come to Australia. We're doing a workshop. And
Yeah.
forbid you walk through the door. Yeah,
And
for every minute you're late,
participate.
you do 10 push-ups.
By him, yes.
My friend, I got to change the name. Let's call him Jason.
Yes.
When Jason was a little boy, he was taking karate classes from me. He was a fat little guy with thick glasses.
Right.
And so at the beginning of class, we do stretches and push-ups. And so Jason would show up late. And so I instituted a policy. For every minute you're late, you do 10 push-ups. And so he walks in 15 minutes late. For a little fat kid, that's a lot of push-ups, right? And then he's throwing his kicks.
Oh, he's tired as well.
And so like 8 weeks go by, and Jason's mom comes to me and says, why doesn't Jason have his yellow belt? It's like, let's play a game called Jason Doesn't Show Up at Time or actually do anything. Right? He's got to learn how to kick well. He's got to show up on time. And so he's not doing 150 push-ups, right? The next thing you know, years go by, and I find Jason on Facebook.
Oh,
And he's this gorgeous fucking guy now, right? Doesn't
yes.
wear glasses, lots of muscles. He always has 1 or 2 women on him,
hanging off his shoulders.
right? Who would have thunk it, right?
Does he still do martial arts?
I have no idea, but he definitely still doing push-ups,
Okay.
right? So
What did Stella Jim ask 2 or 3 posts up?
I have
Was
no
it
idea.
anything?
I was busy. Just,
Was it anything important?
I was just busy using metaphors.
Sorry.
How many buns do I have going in at any one time? At least 317.
Yeah.
Seriously, what's way cool, when I get the email that says what I'm imagining for my desire, oh my God, I know why you're stuck. You got a false god, right? My desire, right? Whenever you just see, here's the thing. This is a good. I'll ask the question that nobody's asking yet.
Yeah.
I can't. How do I figure out what I want?
How do you figure it out?
How do you figure it out?
you
Yeah,
know?
look at her. It's easy. You feel a desire. White pizza, right? Kentucky Fried Chicken, puppies, BMW 325i black in color.
Well, a new thing just popped up in my head this morning of what I want.
Oh my God!
Well, it's cool.
I gotta.
'Cause it's nice.
Now, if you watch yesterday's conversation, go ahead.
Well, it was only because I suddenly thought how...
Are we gonna have the conversation about it?
No.
Where I tell you that we can't afford it.
No.
No, see, now look at that. She's not imagining the critical conversation.
No.
She's not imagining the money to make it happen.
Yeah.
Look at her, right? Watch
Yeah.
yesterday's show if you don't understand that.
That's
Natalie
okay.
said I just finished 10 push-ups a few minutes ago. That's
Oh,
right.
good on ya.
So can you do them on your thumbs? Let me know. Thumbs. Thumb push-ups are
Actually,
great.
I remember seeing Natalie's Facebook. She is the sporty person. Yeah, I think it was her.
That's right. So Sam says 2 Corgi puppies. Winston and Gizmo are their names. Cool.
Okay, Gagi
So-
says start
State first.
state first
Or feeling or scene first. Yes.
state.
Here's the cool thing. Ready? You can imagine what it's like to feel. You know what? Now here's the thing, right? You get to give it the tones of reality. You get to explore
Yeah.
till you nail it.
I was just going to say that because what Neville always says is the naturalness of the scene. If you try and create this scene and then get into state, like try and do your feel at will sessions, even if you are in state, more than likely the scene, it's not going to feel natural. Whereas if you come from that state, you are in that state of whatever it is, your wish is fulfilled, and then create the scene, I reckon it will have, that will have the tones of reality, of naturalness.
You're going to have something going on, right? When I know what a white pizza is like. Okay, whether or not I'm going to have one for lunch, that's questionable,
Yeah.
right?
Depends on the state.
But here's the thing: if I explore it till I nail it, right, Peter? Right, suddenly I'll be stopping at Green Hills, talking to my lovely friend, the Black Benjamin Franklin. I just love this guy, right? and he'll put it together for me, right? So, but it begins with a desire and moves into an assumption. Okay, so if we even drop the scene and the state bit, right, just for fun, let's
Yeah.
answer the question sideways. If we drop state and scene and just go, right, how do you move from desiring it, white pizza, that would be good, to Victoria knows, right? He's going to be about 10 minutes late because he's up there with the Black Benjamin Franklin. Good, lovely guy, right? He really is. So, get it? So, explore. Here's a good thing. If you ever get stuck on words, right? State or scene or state, drop them both and just go from desire to assumption. How do you get there? Remember Abdullah told Neville to walk as though you are in Barbados. That doesn't mean to walk into the corner store in New York City and say, "Hello, I would like to have some avocados and cocoa nuts," right? Yeah, they probably would have, right, he would have been in the rubber room, right? Yeah, get it? But he did get to feel as though he's in Barbados while he's walking, and I'm sure he experienced Barbados while he's walking. So, Neville does say give the mood sensory vividness. That is exactly right.
Yeah.
So here's the cool thing, ready? Some people say, I never use scenes. This is what I say. Now watch. Anyone who thinks they've never used scenes, and I flip them off, they will have experienced something. Okay, they'll make a movie, they'll have a picture, they'll make a movie.
Yeah.
Wow, what the fuck did he mean by that?
Yeah.
They're in there experiencing a scene. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
You think in scenes. You experience scenes all day long. To worry when you see the mailman, you just don't go, ah! Right? It's like, I bet he's got the shut-off notice. I bet the sheriff's coming. I bet the sheriff's coming with the mailman with the shut-off notice. Yeah. I don't see anything. I don't do scenes. I'm just trying to move. Right? You're using scenes all day long. Have fun with this, right? It really is about exploring. And if you do that, hey, Jenny, how are you? So, boom.
Yeah, hi Virginia.
Give the
I'm
mood
glad you're going to watch the
sensory
refund.
vividness. Really important, right? You're doing it anyway. Anyone who says they're not,
Yeah.
seriously, watch what that does to you. I swear to God, it can't do anything to you, okay? Unless you're able to make scenes. It's like the people that say, I don't visualize. Where's the milk? In the store. I guarantee you just saw things. Guarantee
Fridge
it.
cabinet.
Right? Gilligan. How do you know Gilligan's not your mother? Right? Yeah, you don't have a checklist. Okay, mom is a girl, usually. Right, Gilligan's a guy, usually. Reach down there and...
Oh!
Okay, it's not a guy. Could be mom. Next. How do I know it's mom and not Ginger? Ginger. Mom.
Yeah, a bit
Right?
different.
It's a bit different. So,
Okay.
meanwhile, Bob says, what is the point of going to Disney World if you stay in the hotel room? No exploration. That's right. Explore. Here's the cool thing. Think about this. By the way, this is what we do in the live calls. I think there's 3 spots left, or 4.
Oh, cool.
And I didn't count this morning, I'll be honest. But a shitload of people booked in last night.
Oh, good.
So here's the thing. The live calls are about exploring. Okay, if you have wargamedance.com, get them, right?
Yeah.
You'll notice all the exploring going on there.
Yeah.
This isn't, if you make this cut and dry and work, versus if you go from desire to assumption, ooh. And if you explore, how do I actually experience scenes? See, if you can discover how you get upset, why are you fucking late? Right? What happens to you when I do that? Because it ain't my words, right? Because I'm just mucking around, right? So, but whenever you experience, how do I experience an upset? How do I experience worry? That's also how you feel it real. Okay? Oh my God, that's fun. So somebody's asking me about Ignition the other day. Okay? This fits right in with that. Hey, Bruce. I know, he'll be back. Good boy.
Yeah, he
Good boy
won't be long.
sits.
Are you cold, Bubba? You're shaking loads.
All right, so
Okay.
anybody else? While we're doing the question show, we're not going to the dog park today till lunchtime
That's right.
because that's what we do on our Wednesdays, your Tuesdays.
Yep. I think that's it.
All right, let's do the crash commercials and see if anybody else
Okay.
types
Oh,
anything in.
sorry. Oh,
Hey, Brucey, how are you, bud?
Really shaking.
Oh, Bruce, Emmett's over there going off on something. So, all right, you got to stay with us.
Yeah. Stay.
Get the lead.
Where is the lead?
The lead's in the thing.
Huh?
Right behind me.
In the cottage.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you let him loose. All right. Meanwhile, back to France. Have I experienced fear? Sure, absolutely. Here's the thing. So I go to the dog park one day, right? And there's this psychopath walking around. I discovered he's threatening people. He's walking up to dog owners, and I'm watching dog owners like leave and grab their dogs and stuff. And he comes up to me, and he says, "I don't like your dog."
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
okay,
you're allowed not to like my dog. And he goes, if your dog does what I don't want him to do, I'll take care of it. And I looked this guy right into his soul. And I realized this is some young psychopathic punk.
That I don't like the look
Okay,
of.
he's got the look of an inmate. I know that really well.
Yeah.
And I also know, as a 5th-degree black belt, I could make him cough up an organ. Right? Wouldn't take much.
Whoops, there's my...
Because he thinks I'm an old fat guy. I know that I can punch him in the front and break his spine, right? I've been punching for 40 years, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. What did I fear? I didn't fear him. Okay, I feared what I could do to him.
Yeah.
Right? This state of black belt with 40 years of training, who at the time was immigrating to Australia. I mean, it doesn't look good. I mean, like, okay, so it says you met a guy at the dog park. Yeah, I did, and one of us left in a coffin. Right? Not cool. So I left with Bruce. But here's the thing. All states are going to have a full range of emotions. Anyone who says, I am positive all the time, I imagine a life where everything is light and fluffy, go to YouTube and type in happy, happy, joy, joy. Right? You'll find one of my favorite songs, right?
Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Yeah. And it'll show you what I think of that. Because fear, right? Yeah, I was walking Emmett one night. This is when he was a puppy. Or well, actually he escaped. And he goes on the road.
Oh, yes.
And there's a car coming.
Yeah.
And so I step out in front of the car.
Yeah.
And everything stops. And I get my puppy and we get back and then everything moves again.
Yeah.
Right? But was there fear? For about an eighth of an instant. And it's like, got to turn that off and turn off time and get my puppy, right? So here's what's fun. Don't resist fear or anger, right? Or anything. If it shows up and it's part of a state, notice what state it's coming from.
Yeah.
Victoria's rambling to nobody at the beginning of this show.
Yeah.
Because I had the settings wrong. And believe me, it's not like I'm violently upset or I'm going to make someone cough up a lung at Facebook. But it's like, I'll go in and find out what's going on. I'll come back and we'll discover what's going on.
Yeah.
But is there a little bit of an upset in there? Sure. Right? Is Facebook fucked up? Oh, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
But if I resist that, it'll eat at me. Right? That's also where anxieties come from and stuff. Anybody who has that, get the anxiety eliminator. Go to freeneville.com and type in anxiety. Change your life.
Okay, we got to go.
We gotta go, for God's sake. What time is it? That's 8:30. This is about average for this show.
I think. All right. Okay.
for the question show?
For the question show. Okay.
Leah manifested extra money, maybe a call.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Peter, boom, nice. Notice what state it's coming from. That's it. So,
Rock solid gold.
I don't punch, not yet. Oh, I tell you what, baby. So, when I was growing up, Bob Coleman was the guy. And Bob could place this knuckle right a little bit to the left every time. Bang! Of the solar plexus. I mean, no matter who he was fighting, and it would go in just the right amount. And I said, Bob, how do you do that? And he taught me to make something called a makawara. Not the thing you hang on a wall. It's not a heavy bag, but if you Google makawara and look at some old photos from like 100 years ago, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like every day I'd punch that sucker, starting at first 100 times, bang, bang, and then up to like 500 times. And then at some point I became Bob. Oh my God, it was good fun. So, why would I mention that? How does it fit in with Feel It Real? Let me know. God, I tell you what, though, seriously. I wanted
Sheena
to
pulled a Patty. I haven't
up
seen
along.
Patty here today.
Patty's on special assignment.
She was yesterday.
That's right. She'll be
2
back.
days.
She'll be back.
Oh, okay.
She's probably watching the show later.
So, yes,
Lorna,
Sheena pulled a
welcome.
Patty. Good on you.
All
Hello,
right, so
Lorna. We're
let's tell them
just
what to do
going.
instead of talking about coughing up lungs and livers. And
Yes,
stuff.
go to. What we want to know first
All
is
right.
what you learn.
That's right.
What you learn about you, and what was your best bit?
Oh, Kung Fu, green belt. Cool. What style? Let me know.
Cool.
There were 3 that I studied in the old days, Mok Lee and Choi. They were from the 5 grandfather systems in Shaolin. Then I got into the weird internal stuff. Ooh, the weird internal stuff's lots of fun. Meanwhile,
Yes, go to freeneville.com while you're there. Thanks, Virginia. You're doing it already as
Pat,
well.
pulling a Patty.
Pulling a Patty. While you're at freeneville.com, join us.
In Manifesting Mastery
Okay.
course.com. And if there's still, I sent out an email today. Oh, no, let's just ignore that. We won't talk about that.
Won't talk about that one. Okay.
Uh,
Talk about it tomorrow. Anyway,
live calls. I got to put a banner up for the live calls if there's any left. But,
we'll see how many are left.
alrighty.
Okay.
Happy, joy.
Furry fun's got to feel
Seriously.
it real fun.
Go watch that video. That'll tell you what you have to be vibrating positively all the time for your stuff to come to you. Because if you stop vibrating positively, it will go the other way. Right.
Is
Anyway.
that the answers to your 3 questions, Bob?
Explore.
Explore.
All right. Bob is playing Pull a Patty with paste.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
Okay.
All righty, guys. Have a lovely day.
Yep.
We will be playing in the back garden for a little bit after we take the gadgets into the house. Gidgets. I'll tell you what, Victoria needs a Gidget outfit.
Gidget. Yeah, I remember
Whoa,
Gidget.
oh.
Was that Sally Field?
I remember Gidget.
Was it Sally Field?
I'm not going to say Gidget. I love it.
Can't remember.
Yeah, Gidget.
Okay,
Hot.
and we'll catch you in 24 hours.
I was more of a Mary Ann guy than a Ginger
Have a
guy.
great day, night. See yas.